The Supreme Court on the verge of overturning Roe versus Wade. That is according to a draft decision leaked to Politico. The court undergoing a massive transformation in recent years. When Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson is sworn in June, nearly half of the bench will have been replaced since 2017. And not only has the court's balance of power shifted to conservatives, its ideological lines have changed. Allison Harris breaking down the generational change unfolding inside the nation's highest court. Allison.
Adrienne, while this is still shocking this morning that this could strike down this landmark 1973 decision of Roe v. Wade, it is not surprising for those activists on both sides of the issue, on all sides of this abortion issue, for two main reasons. First, the selection and confirmation of Justice Amy Coney Barrett confirming and solidifying that 6-3 conservative majority on the court, but also the oral arguments that we heard back in December in this case. We know now from this draft opinion from Justice Alito that they have voted to uphold this Mississippi law that bans abortion after 15 weeks of pregnancy. Important to note, this is not a final decision here. We can expect a final decision this summer, possibly late next month in June. And if we're looking at how we got here to this conservative majority on the court, you have to look at the election of former President Donald Trump. Donald Trump, who selected Justice Neil Gorsuch, who selected Justice Brett Kavanaugh, and then Amy Coney Barrett. And also, if you're wondering, if you've been following the recent confirmation of Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, she is not yet part of the court. She will join the court when Justice Stephen Breyer retires after the summer recess, after this 2021-2022 term. So she will not be part of this final decision. And we still don't know how Chief Justice John Roberts will vote. But even if he's not part of this conservative majority, there is still a conservative majority voting in this draft opinion, according to what we've seen from the reporting by Politico, to strike down Roe v. Wade, upholding this Mississippi law. It's also important to note that this would trigger laws in states across the country, as many as 24 states, that would ban abortion. So there would be a ban on abortion in at least 20 states across the country, and it could even open the door to a nationwide ban on abortion. It's just important to note how this could reverberate across the country, but also to state this is not a final decision this morning. Adrienne?
Yeah, and Allison, half the states in the nation already have these laws that ban or restrict abortion rights at the state level. But the fact that this would no longer be federal law, something that a lot of people are impassioned about, to say the least. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.